Alright, action. On that note.
So, today we're working on a Ranger EV. This is 2016 Ranger EV here on the farm. So, first thing you want to do is, well, what we're going to be doing is the batteries. So we've got a watering system for the batteries. We just recently installed these a couple weeks ago. And so we're going to be doing a watering system on it. Installing them is not very interesting, so yeah. What you want to do is you want to blow it off first. You might have to speak for this one. They probably can't hear me.
Basically, it's going to blow out the batteries to begin with, clean all the dust off, all the rocks, whatever builds up on there. Another thing you can do if it's super muddy is you can take a hose and spray it, but don't use like a pressure washer, use like this, a garden hose. Make sure you keep those white caps on there when you do that. That way no dirty water goes into the system. But these batteries are made to get wet, so if you need to use it, that's fine.
Yeah, just make sure you kill the main power if you're going to do that.
Yeah, do you know where that is? You want to show them where the main power is?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see though. So you've got two ways of killing it. You can disconnect the battery cables themselves up underneath here, or you can disconnect them right here. This is the main power disconnect. As you can see, it goes to your solenoid here, and that goes into your battery cables. So you can disconnect it there, or you can disconnect it there. Obviously that one's easier there.
Is there a fuse to disconnect or no?
No, I'm pretty sure there is a main fuse, but you never trust that because you could have arc or something. Yeah. You just want to make sure it's fully disconnected.
Okay.
If you're going to use water, that is. I'd recommend air just because...
I was just saying water for it feels like super muddy or something.
Yeah, if it's super muddy. But again, you shouldn't be letting these get super muddy because they're lead acid. Most of these EVs are going to be running lead acid. There is an option for lithium ions, but I've heard there's been a lot of bad mishaps with lithium ions. So pretty much everybody who got a lithium ion at this point in time has switched to lead acid. If you have a lithium ion, do a shout out in the comments below. Let us know how it works for you, what's going on with it. If anything's wrong with it, let us know what's going on. Maybe we'll be able to help you out. But yeah, so we're gonna continue on this and show you guys the rest of it. Alright, so this is our kit here. It's pretty self-explanatory. We went off to the nearest Polaris dealership, asked them what we should use, and this is what they recommended. So with that being said, you've got a very big bag of items here. Ooh, fresh rubber. Smells extra pleasant. So you've got all your hose here. You've got, looks like hose plugs. If you need those.
For it.
Alright, so these are the caps for the cells. Each cell has one in it. It's pretty darn self-explanatory. It looks like they even all lock in individually.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install one. Literally, it just cap open. The reason you want to spray these down and everything is for this reason, opening these caps. You don't want to get any debris in there. And you don't want to have any just flies or anything go down in there either.
We're going to have to remove those brackets for the batteries.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Also, this is acid in here. Acid and water. So, again, you want to be careful. We should probably be wearing gloves. But I do this for a living, so I don't really care. I'm going to get cancer either way. So we found a cell that works at this point in time. So all you do, slip her down in. It looks like each one of them locks in individually. There's acid all over that.
Should we have it face this way or have the hoses face that way?
Well, we can move that little thing around anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
If we want.
Probably right in the way. the camera. Let's see.
See how dumb that is?
That one's locked in.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Pull up on it. Oh, what the fuck?
You're turning the wrong way.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, turn it to the right, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And that's how you do it. And so basically do the same thing with all the batteries. For these ones, to have these brackets on it, you got to pull the brackets off. We'll show you how to do it on this one. And it's basically the same for that one right there. And then it's exactly the same on the other side. So,
and on these brackets, these guys are going to be a little bit different. If you have stock brackets on there. Ours were all corroded and gone, so we had to get all thread and do this. So it's a little bit harder for us, but we'll show you how it's done.
Yeah.
We good to go?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright. So we have 1/2 inch on there. Usually it's going to be a metric bolt. Like I said, we had to do new rods, so we got new bolts too. And should be a 12 mil, I think, originally on there. So, and I think, Skylar, we can get away with just doing, just loosening these and then getting the pieces up underneath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to pull it all the way off.
That'll make it easier.
I don't know if they'll come all the way off. Oh man, the way.
I honestly can't tell because the sun's right in the way. Hopefully they can see. At this point they can see. There we go, that's a little better. Let's do this.
Yeah, it looks like we should be able to get it up underneath. Where'd the big bag of shit go?
Oh, it's in the front.
Fucking guy.
I was moving it out of the way. I'm trying to make it easy. But I'll take this off. These are pretty much garbage now, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah, let's see.
Make sure you always help your friend when you're recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one you have to like realign and then it snaps in there. Like that.
Oh, I felt that time.
Yeah. Well, I think
yeah, it just wasn't snapping in there for me last time. I
Yes.
don't know why.
It's not as cool as me, I don't think, is the problem. And then it was like, I guess I'll work for Tyler.
Thanks.
Yeah, be like, you work for me, you piece of junk.
Yeah. So, let's get the next one in.
Alright, so yeah, it's basically the same. We're going to do the rest of these and get back with you guys.
Alright, so what we're doing now is we didn't get a direct fit for this vehicle, so we got a bunch of hose here, as you can see, and some pipe cutters. And so now we got to cut the pipe accordingly. One thing you want to make sure is you cut the pipe long enough. Don't cut it too short, because if you do, well then obviously you have too short of a pipe, and usually they don't give you extra inside these kits, so you're kind of stuck going to the local hardware store and getting new pipes. And that being said, let's get to it. It shouldn't be too hard. From what we were looking at is all these guys have little pins on the top here with T coming out of it. And so what we're able to do is we're able to connect all these batteries together. And it looks like they give us 2 connectors, one for each side. So there's 4 battery banks on each side of the vehicle here. So one side, the other side, pretty simple explanatory here. We're just gonna get her done and get out of this sun. It's starting to get pretty hot. So
yeah. Cool. Alright, so we got it all done and plumb, so of course we didn't record right as we finished it, but I'll have Tyler walk through what we did.
There's a lot of thinking involved in this job, and our brains aren't doing so well today, so we didn't get it videoed. But as you can see, all the hoses here, we've got it hosed in a circle. So we've got it on the middle battery, on the middle bank. That way it distributes the distilled water the best. And so all you do is you just hook it up to here. You have a little pump over there that hooks up to that. And this guy, we've got it going through our container here. So that when the seat's on, all you have to do is pull the seat off. Now you've got access. You don't even have to look at the batteries to get it done.
Yep, so much easier.
Oh yeah, so much easier.
And basically how we did this, I'll kind of explain real quick so I don't Tyler, but yeah, it comes in here, and what we did, we put caps on these right there on the side here, and then all the rest of them all the way around in the middle there. And it basically comes in here, feeds around, kind of dark, there we go. Kind of goes both ways here, splits off there, and then goes around, kind of hard to see, and then goes through there, all that hose there, right there, and then again there's a cap right here too, and then it goes back around and loops around. So that's kind of how the directions said to do it, and so we did the same exact thing on the other side, and yeah, basically just had it looped around there, and up a little bit, kind of had it slacking down, but
yeah,
kind of a professional job. It makes you look like you know what you're doing, but
and that's it.
yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it'll extend the life of the batteries too. It's pretty simple system to put in. It takes a little bit of thought process. You're going to want to measure your hoses. What we ended up doing for measuring the hoses is we just installed one of the sides, routed it to the other side that we wanted, and did it that way. It was much easier, much simpler.
Yeah, if you know how to do a little bit of plumbing work, this job's super easy. So.
Oh yeah, it's super easy. But yeah, that's it. Now we just put the seats back on, and every month or so we'll water it and call it a day.
Yep. Go.
Like I said before, connector up underneath the seat. You just plug it in. That's all you do there. And then you just stick it right in the water.
That's quick.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So obviously it's taking some.
Yeah, I'll make sure there's no leaks happening. I don't see any leaks. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I hear it. Keep pumping it.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's taking quite a bit actually. You don't see any leaks or anything?
Nope. I think they might be full actually.
Yeah, nothing's going out.
Cool. And then you just push this button to disconnect?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Oh.
It's gonna leak out of this part.
Well, it does actually, it's not leaking that much, but probably don't leak that much. That way don't waste the water for the other side.
Yeah. Quite a bit. No.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of obvious how it stops. It just
hopefully you guys saw that. Honestly, I have no idea, but it just disconnects. It's a one-way valve, so that side leaks out, but that one doesn't.
Yeah.
And basically, you hear like a filling up noise, and that's when all the batteries are full. So
yeah.
We'll kind of show it a little better on this side, the connecting and disconnecting process. I'll hold that if you want to go in that direction. Okay. There was no leaks, so I was just kind of going on that side looking for leaks.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, literally you just push down on this yellow button, push in, and it's connected.
Yeah, here, if you want, I'll pump this if you want to look for leaks.
Yeah.
I think that's all of it.
Yeah.
So, we can disconnect, that's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, so I fixed the Polaris here. You actually recorded.
Alright, so that ends the video with the Polaris Ranger. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We kind of had a lapse of video time.
Yeah, there we go. That's
So.
a good way to say it. Yeah.
So we apologize for that. We've both been super busy at work, and we're trying to get something out. We were on the farm doing kind of odd jobs and figured, well, might as well record this, even though it's not the best of recorded video because we were in such a hurry to get it done.
Yeah, the sun was starting to run out, and we've really been out here all day long. We've been working on this Lexus here too. We'll be putting some videos out on that. We ran into some snags. You guys will hear about that in the videos if you watch them. Hopefully you guys watch them. Again, if anybody's got EV with lithium ion, throw it down in the comments. Let us know how that's been working for you. Let us know if you have any questions. Again, we try to get back to the comments as quick as possible. Other than that, what else you got, Skyler?
I think that's it. Go and hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you want to see more like this. Leave a comment, like he said, about whatever.
Yeah.
Tell us how much you don't like the video. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that works too.
We love the haters as much as we like the lovers, so. But yeah, hopefully we get some videos with Alexis. We had some part issues, so not really our fault. It's more of the quality of the great Chinese parts, so.
Oh yeah, you guys will hear about that in the next video. Yeah. Bushings weren't correct, so that was fun.
We are still working on the Fords. I have the F-250. I'm still rebuilding it. That's kind of a work in progress. The problem I had with that is the valve was burnt through, so I have to order parts. Haven't got around to it yet. I need to do that. And then the F-100 we're still going to work on. We've just decided we were going to try to fix the wiring back to stock, but it's almost
irreversible at this point in time.
It was some farmer's truck, so we kind of undid some of the sketchiness, so we're going to try to wire it properly and get an actual video about that. So
yeah, we're going to use fuses. Yeah. That way I don't have a fire in my truck anymore. Yeah. And we're going to run our own lines in it too, so stay tuned for that if you're waiting for some more Ford videos. And that F-250 was running off of 6 cylinders. Am I correct in that? Yeah. So I drove that truck all the way from Arizona to Oregon on 6 cylinders. So if you're ever looking for a truck, go for the 460 engine with the push rods. Best engine I've ever had. It'll run on 2 less cylinders, which is amazing to me.
Yeah, that thing was a beast. I took it apart and I don't think the oil has ever changed, besides when you changed it. But...
yeah, I changed. So when I first changed it, it was like sludge. It was almost sludge coming out of there.
And I changed it, and it was just pure. Like, you didn't drive it for that long, besides from Arizona to here. And
which is about 3,000 miles.
Yeah, but all that highway driving cleaned up all the shit that was in there, I'm sure. But
oh my goodness, that's crazy, man.
It's pretty bad. So.
Oh man.
It was kind of hard. I didn't get a lot of the footage on that because, where I live, every time I start recording, my neighbor always wants to come up and bug me, so it always messes up the video. So, that's why I haven't been doing a lot of videos on that. So I've basically tore apart the whole truck. It's this bare block now, and I'll try to get more videos about that up. So.
Oh, you're gonna be pulling the block here pretty soon, then, right?
Mm-hmm. I already have everything out of the block, but I have to pull the block out because I have to replace the motor mount. So.
Yeah, those things are done in that. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can literally shake the whole thing. I mean, they're done. So I have new motor mounts and. Hopefully you guys will see more videos. So, anyway, this is a long ramble. We're going to go and wrap it up. So, hope you guys stick around. Let us know how we're doing. Go and hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Peace.
Deuces.